Hey guys, when the difference between winning and losing comes down to quality, choose Addicted Marine Performance Parts. What do they do, Hayden?
You know what? They're your go-to source for high-quality billet aluminium parts. Originally engineered for the intensity of race boats, but now it's available to upgrade your ski boat.
Very nice.
You know, they also specialise in cab plate hardware, performance-driven steering components and internal fit-out accessories. And they also supply Argo V drives and all the accessories to go along with them.
That they do. If you demand the best in marine components, remember one name, Addicted Marine Performance Parts.
Everybody out there, I need to know who wants to go fast? Let's go one
Welcome back to another episode of the High Speed Garage. Shout out to Elite Forklifts and Access Equipment, Contrast Printing, Chop Sanitizing, and Addicted Marine for keeping the garage open. It's almost Christmas time, guys.
1 week left after this.
It's ridiculous.
We've also got another guest here today. Well, she's not
Special
really
guest.
a guest. She's part of the furniture. Chelsea's back
Gee,
to let us know all about F1.
Welcome back.
She's wiped her tears away.
Yeah, after receiving a much appreciated welfare check from Joel, I have returned.
You did notice we didn't send you a welfare check.
I felt that appropriate on Monday morning.
It was probably appropriate for most of Australia on Monday morning, if we're honest.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we all saw it coming.
Yeah, we kind of knew, didn't we?
We did.
What has been up to this week? I had a busy weekend, eh?
What a day Saturday was, eh? Beautiful weather.
Oh, it was fucking hot as fuck Saturday.
I was on the beach at Stockton.
Yeah.
Early Christmas with Mum.
Oh, yeah?
Get one Christmas out of the road.
Did you go fishing?
No, I was a little bit hungover on Saturday morning. By
Why?
the time I got it, I've had a fair few too many beers and
You know what I learnt on the weekend? So, because I've lost a fair bit of weight, right? There's an advantage and a disadvantage that I found out on the weekend. The disadvantage is you get fucking pissed real quick.
yeah, but you also
really
need
The
to
dis-
eat food.
The advantage is your fucking hangovers are heaps easier.
Really?
The next day I was firing, eh? I was up mowing lawns, fucking everything.
I disagree. I've also lost quite a bit of weight, and I just had the worst hangover of my life 2 weekends ago.
Really?
Not mad about it. I didn't get out of bed till like 5:30 p.m. the next day. I was crook as, and I only got out of bed because we had to go pick my car up.
Yeah,
Far
right.
out. No,
It was
I was sweet as the next day.
I wasn't bad. I just had a headache, had no enough water, sort of a headache.
Yeah. Yeah, so I went to the Rose Hill race course. I was meant to go and watch me horse race, but the racing got cancelled because it was too hot for the horsies.
She's
So
a little warm.
they moved it to Sunday, but the group I was going with, we had a whole hospitality thing booked out and whatever else, so they don't do hospitality at the track on Sundays. So that fucked everything. So anyway, we went to the stables, checked the horse out. The mob put on some free beers and shit, so we had a few beers there. Then we went across the road to, I forget what the pub's called anyway. It's across the road from Rose Hill Racecourse. Went there, got on the piss there with everybody, made some new friends. Went there on my own too, didn't go with anybody.
Yeah, I was spewing. I fucking couldn't go, eh?
It's pretty funny how you go on your own and you just start talking to random people and how you find out how small the fucking world is, eh? Run into someone that knows Tony Hearn. Anyway,
That's
had a
wild,
good day. Yeah, I didn't eat though, and obviously I drank a shitload of piss. I went with $1,100 in my wallet, all in 50s, and I come home with 400, and I don't remember betting, and I didn't buy any food. I know I didn't buy lunch or nothing.
As much as I know that that's a lot of money, that's still a win because you came home with $400.
That is
Well,
not a win.
It's definitely not a win.
That is
Hang on,
listen.
Just, hang on, just hear me out. You didn't lose $400.
I didn't lose all my
That's
money.
all I can see out of that. Because
So-
the way you're talking about
so
how drunk
obviously-
you were,
I must have gambled something at some point because I opened my wallet up the
Or
next
your
morning.
liver.
There was $100 note in there.
Oh, and you took only 50.
So-
and I only
Changed
took 50.
over.
So I got.
So you did give money
I had
to someone.
I
It
had a
wasn't all
win
just-
somewhere.
Wasn't all just alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
I probably won't learn, but I'm still living. I'm lucky I was functioning enough to send my wife a message to come pick me up, because I reckon if I attempted to get back on the train to go home, I would have died, because it was that hot. I would have went outside. I would have went, this is so shit, found somewhere to crawl up and passed out and just died from heat stroke.
Did you have to switch? You have to go switch trains to get back on our line?
Only from the metro.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah.
I tell you what, there's not much worse than being real crook on the metro, because I've done that and I texted Matt to come pick me up and then I passed out on the metro and I woke up and I was back in Bella Vista going the wrong way too. So I had to call him and say, look, I'm sorry, but
I'm on this
he
thing
had to-
somewhere.
yeah,
Can you work it
he
out
had to
and
come
get me?
pick me up from further. There's not much worse. So yeah, if you can get a lift home, that's probably the
Yeah, I was
safe
more
option.
thinking like the Penrith line and end up the mountain. That would have been hilarious.
Well, that might have been still blocked from that dickhead that drove his thing off the cliff and
Yeah,
fucked
that
it.
was a bit
Nah,
of a get
that
up,
was-
wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was the week before, wasn't it? Or through the
So
week?
that was through the week.
Yeah, that was through the week.
Yeah.
It was only out for a
That was
couple
only
of
out for a
days, though.
day.
That's pretty wild. Did you see that, Chelsea?
No.
I don't know. I can't remember
Blackheath?
where it was at. Yeah, it might have been Springwood, something like that.
Yeah, Blackheath, something. 7 metres.
He looked like he's a young bloke, and they reckon he's fallen asleep driving, and there's like a slight corner that he's meant to take, and he's just gone straight up the gutter, straight through a railway fence, and the train's like down in the big gully,
Cutting.
and he's just driven straight off the fucking cliff down to the train lines. And they reckon the only reason he survived because he
lived.
he hit all the wires and stuff on the way down.
And it slowed the car.
It slowed
Yeah.
the car up, and then
wow.
it still landed on its roof on the bottom. But yeah,
Only just missed the Armco. Like the Armco started
yeah,
and he just missed it and just kept going.
he was about to go like over it, like on a bridge, and he's just missed it and gone straight through like the fence or the gate or whatever it was, and then straight off the cliff into the train line.
Jesus.
Perfectly bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty wild.
There you go.
Got any more stuff done to your boat, Hayden?
Yeah, so Saturday after work, I just ended up I went home. The plan was to go and either work on the boat or go down to Vittinger Veteran Christmas party down at Everingham Strait,
Oh yeah,
and got home and boss lady said, "There's no fucking chance we're going down there this time of the afternoon. It's boiling."
yeah.
So we ended up going down about 2 or 3 o'clock. That was pretty good. Running around in the river and drinking beers and shit like that. It was bloody good. And then got up on Sunday morning and went and got covered in fiberglass dust. That was nice.
That sucks.
But
At least
that,
you do it on a cooler day.
yeah, that frame that I made for the boat to sit upside down on, that thing, I forgot how good it is.
Yeah,
So I was trying to lay down in certain spots in the boat when it was upright to get to the broken glass joint was a real bastard, because the bearer gets in the way and all your weight goes into the wrong spots, and it looks like there's heaps of room, but there's stuff all room when you're trying to get to a certain spot.
yeah,
Flip the boat upside down and it's like a workbench.
yeah.
It's right in front of you.
Yeah,
So I'm
easy.
sitting there with a die grinder with a bloody ball end bit and just running up and down along the edge of the join.
Yeah,
So obviously all the join along the hull side, that's all perfect glass. It's all nice. So all I've got to do is just rub all that back and then we'll just join up to that.
yeah.
But all the parts that have been broken off, I had to remove them all off the boat because they'd all gone white and torn. Mate, it just come off in strips. It was the easiest thing. I was expecting a real arsehole of a job.
Better
And-
that you had access because you cut those holes in the tanks inside.
Yeah, of course. Like there's no chance to get them otherwise. But man, it was having that frame, and because we flipped it over a few times, everyone's seen that. Me,
It's
Mick, and
well
Joel,
easy, yeah.
Yeah, me, Mick, and Joel did that video with Matthew and Breton in the shed. You flip it over, you use the engine hoist, the car hoist, and the lifting frame with 3 block of tackles.
Yeah, easy as.
It's job done real fast.
Yeah,
It's all safe. No one's in the way. It rolls over. There's a whole heap of water underneath the boat that's not underneath the boat anymore. Underneath the deck.
oh yeah,
Water
Oh,
everywhere,
yeah.
man. Everywhere.
yeah.
I can't believe the water that's just... It wasn't real stinky water, so I thought maybe
That'd be all
it's from
fresh
Glenmaggie.
stuff, yeah.
But, yeah, I can't work out where it is because all the deck joins are really good into that second
That would have
bulkhead.
been pushed so much water in when you've hit that. Not funny.
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just looking at that video again. I did a video through the week, and just that initial the second spin where the boat tried to spin the second time, and it's just bitten its ass in the water. The water's just gone straight in underneath that deck join everywhere.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so that was the end of my week, and I wasn't that itchy. That was a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed you didn't have a sperm suit or nothing on.
Nah,
That's a good idea. Most people
reason-
think the opposite, but it is a good idea.
I completely agree because when
Keep
you're
yourself as cool as possible.
yeah, because when you're using the sperm suit, you boil.
Yeah.
And the glass fragments, like the dust,
It still
gets
goes in through
your
the
skin.
sperm suit. Yeah.
And then so the sperm suit is boiling you, so you're opening your pores up, and then it's rubbing the glass against your skin,
Yeah.
which is just rubbing it all into
Yeah,
your
yeah.
pores. You take it all off, and you're itchy as shit.
Yeah.
And you think, well, why did I bother using it?
You're best off. So Gary Newell told me one day when I was working on mine, he said the best thing you can do is go and have a really hot shower and then cover yourself in talcum powder.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
So it
yeah.
like fills up everything. And then just go and do all your grinding in your undies and shit with a fan blowing.
Yep.
So you stay cold, everything stays sealed, and then
You'll
when
have
you're
to-
finished, just go and have a shower.
You'll have to take a photo next time you do that. With
Of Gary and his undies, or
I won't be doing it in my undies. Well, I might.
but yeah, I
In the
was comfy
secrecy of
as.
my own garage.
I was comfy as. I didn't overheat. There was the fan running. There was those two vacuums running.
Yeah, yeah.
And then any time I'd get out of underneath the boat, I'd actually blow my arms off.
Yep.
Not right up to
Yeah,
your
yeah,
skin.
just don't touch it.
You're just blowing it all off, all the
Yeah.
dust. Man, yeah.
I've got to make myself one of those frames that you got, I reckon. I'll just sit mine onto a dolly trailer, but
I didn't have the thing upside down enough for you to not just come and use it.
I don't know. It's been upside down a fair bit.
when
Second
yeah,
time.
Is it? Might have been upside
when
a
when you
couple
can
times.
turn it upside down, you will.
It's so good.
Because, well, especially if you've got a shit trailer like mine, if I want to, like, crack test something, like all underneath, it's almost easier for me to take the engine out and turn the boat upside down than just to climb under that fucking trailer.
The shit trailer.
But you've got a car hoist there somewhere, don't you?
No,
No.
Okay,
I wouldn't
Just
mind
two
the car hoist,
gantries.
though.
Well, even still, you got the gantries. You should realistically, when you bring it home, lift it up, put it on just a dolly.
I probably will look into doing that. It's a prick to get into work on, though, because it's a bit too high. But I could modify the dolly.
That's what I'm saying. Have the dolly, like, have it so the boat is
Yeah.
steps on the side of the dolly and shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know,
What did you get up to at Chelsea?
Oh,
I heard you went to Taree.
yeah, I've been doing a lot of travel for work.
Was you up there for
And,
the boat racing, or?
No, yeah, I
No,
went
you
up a
missed
day or two after the boat races, and I've never been to Taree without
it's
the
a
boat
different
races being
Taree.
on. It's a different place. Yeah, I got to say, I thought, I've always associated the boat races with the riffraff, like the type of riffraff I like, my
Yeah.
type of riffraff. But holy shit, Taree is like another level when the boat races aren't there. Hey,
Yeah.
They were still there.
girl, I went look at. I
They
had a
kind of
plan.
hibernate just
I-
a little bit.
I actually had a plan. I did say I was going to go and see if I could find anyone I knew from the weekend, if anyone would be there. And then I ended up not having time because, the cops had to come to my hotel. I had
Fucking hell.
and I was there through work, so it was a pretty big drama. I had to get sent to another town, basically 20 minutes away to another hotel at 10 o'clock at night. And
Wow.
it was like, several hour ordeal of these junkies just having a great old domestic in the room next door to me in a hotel that had a window that you couldn't fucking close, and
Yeah.
it was great. And I was there
that's-
with my government vehicle, so I had the fucking logo all over the piece of
Oh,
shit out
yeah.
the front, which is pretty tough. It was a great time. I'm not sure I'll visit Taree again if the boat races aren't on.
So what'd you have to do up there?
I've just been travelling heaps there's just some policy programs that we've been delivering in the government that we have to get out to sort of directors and above, sort of like the higher ups, and
Yeah, okay.
deliver that to them. So we've been travelling, but I'm done now. No more for the rest of the year. 2 weeks left and I'm
yeah,
done.
there's bugger all left of the year
Yeah,
anyway, isn't it?
yeah, finished. So that should be it for a while, which will be good.
Have you got your Christmas lights and stuff up?
Yep, we put the Christmas lights up. We got a Grinch that's sticking up the middle finger that the kids are really excited about. So he's stuck to the,
Nice.
That is pretty good.
he's stuck to the window, and the rest of the Christmas stuff's up and ready to go.
Did you put them up before December?
No, we didn't.
Good
No,
job.
we put them up just after a couple of days into December. Went, got the tree, did all that stuff, got ready. But no, yeah, they went up a bit earlier than they normally do for us. Normally I put them up pretty late because we're going to South Australia for the races in January.
Oh,
our
yeah.
whole Christmas period is like, I've got a week left of work and then I've got a month off work. So
Yeah, right.
Well, you have the whole time off.
yeah, I'm just thought, fuck
Wow.
it, may as well. So we got the 2 weeks over Christmas and whatever, and then we always go to Ballowring Dam. We
Yeah.
go camp out there and ski and whatever else, and then from Ballowring we'll go to South Australia just for the first round, and then we'll travel home. We won't stay for the
Oh,
second
you're not going,
Yeah.
Barry.
Can't
Making
take-
all that effort.
Yeah, we can't take that's a month is a pretty long time, so I
Yeah.
can't
It's
really
only
take much
it's
more
only
than that
another
off
week.
work. Yeah, it's true. By the time we get home, it'll be Thursday, so we almost could have just gone.
Yeah.
to bed,
Oh, you
but
may as well have another fucking. It's only 2 days more
that's
off work.
all right. We'll get the fun, and then we'll. Dare I say, is this not the right thing to say? But half the boats will probably be broken by then anyway. Right?
No,
Nah,
that
they're
doesn't
all
happen.
pretty good.
That doesn't happen. They never break down. They're perfect.
Reliability has been quite good lately.
Oh well, that's good. There you
You
go.
really only got to take one more day off too. Only the Friday. Monday's public holiday.
No, I see. I got to work the public holiday, so
Ah.
that's
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
I
that.
can't get out.
Can't work straight, eh? That's just un-Australian.
So got to get all the imports to pay to work for it.
Tell the New South Wales government that.
All right.
Right, so that's the end of the weekend, was it?
You got nothing to add, Joel?
Nah, I just did Christmas and heaps of seafood, and he spent $300-400 on seafood
That is the
Did
best
you eat
time
it all?
this year.
for lunch, and a little bit left for dinner.
It's pretty easy to spend that kind of money on seafood, though.
Oh, it was nothing. It was a couple of kilos of prawns, 5 dozen oysters, bit of fish,
How many
Some
people
salmon,
were eating the
oysters.
5 dozen oysters?
5.
Okay.
So easy to get rid of a dozen oysters.
Yeah.
Smacked a dozen. It's
Disgusting.
easy.
So where'd you buy it from?
The co-op in Newey.
Okay, so you guys went through Newey and then went back around.
No, I went back Saturday. Went in Saturday morning, got it fresh.
Yep.
Did you get any sashimi?
Nah, they sort of didn't. They had it. They would have had it there if they wanted to cut it up. But
Yeah.
there was kingfish there and that, but it wasn't sashimi kingfish.
I was going to see if you tried the marlin.
Nah, swordfish was there. I was
Oh,
nearly going to get a slab of that, and I thought, oh, we had enough. And Mum's like, oh, okay, that'll do. I was like, oh, we haven't got enough yet, I don't think. But we ended up we finished it all, so we had just enough. So we didn't have any left over,
Yeah,
so
right.
that was pretty good. And then, yeah, that was not a bad little Christmas little getaway.
All right. Do we want to get into sport now?
Sure.
Or do you want to wait?
He's at the door.
We'll wait. Should I press stop?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into sport.
Fucking meow.
We've only got one sport to talk about this week, don't we, Hayden?
I don't want to talk about anything else.
That's why Chelsea's here.
Chelsea's going to take over.
Give us your rundown of the season, Chelsea, of the F1.
Well, let's
Or
let's run down the last event.
Yeah, talk about the last race first.
Well,
Did you watch it? You obviously would have watched it.
Yep.
It was the only race I've watched all season.
That's
like
impressive.
from start to
I'm
finish.
proud
What
of you
time
for
was
getting
it?
up and watching it. It started at midnight.
Oh, yeah, that's
So it
not
was a
too
pretty good
bad.
time.
I was
Yeah.
I was planning on watching practice and everything, but I was a bit busy to watch practice. But I did watch qualifying and the race.
Yeah, look, it was not probably the most interesting race to wake up
Nah,
and
it
watch.
was shit.
Championship battle and all of that aside, it was a pretty fucking boring race.
That was the only thing probably keeping it a little bit interesting. That
Yeah.
the championship was on the line. Other than that, like
Yeah.
no safety cars, no yellow flags, just boring.
Yuki certainly could have caused a safety car, and that would have been nice.
Oh, I would have bought him bloody whatever he wanted if he did cause a safety car.
I thought Lewis Hamilton really was going to cause a safety car. I thought after he qualified in the same position that Latifi qualified in 2021, that ruined Lewis's Drivers' Championship that year. I thought, yeah, the stars might be aligning here. Lewis might be lining this up, but he
Yeah.
didn't, and that was really disappointing. Because I thought, he had a terrible year. He
Yeah.
hated that car.
Yeah.
He's really down in the dumps about it. And I thought, what better way to say goodbye to that car other than like
Put
running
it
it
in
into
a
the
wall.
wall? Yeah.
Right, he went 3 straight races and didn't get out of Q1.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad, eh? For
For
what?
a
How many world champions has he got?
7-time world
7.
champion.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
8, really, but anyway, we won't talk about it. But yeah, so the race itself, it wasn't a very interesting race, but the 3 title contenders, the 3 of them drove really well. They were all quite consistent. None of them made any mistakes. It was a really good watch, I thought, in terms of that. And I did say, before the race that I thought I would probably never watch Formula One again. Actually, I think if you go back to the first episode I came on this podcast, I might have said, if Lando Norris wins the World Championship this year, I can't watch. But I actually was quite surprised. I don't know why. I don't know what happened or what changed within me, but I'm actually kind of happy for Lando.
Maybe growing up.
Yeah, I still can't let it go.
I can't rate him.
I'm happy for him to win. It's cool to be world champion and all that. I just wish they'd admit that he got help.
Yeah.
Admit you got help. You got help. It's no big problem. They've been doing it for thousands of years in Formula One. But just say he got helped and then everything's all smooth. It's all sweet. Good on you, mate.
The problem is if they say that he got help, then that just means that...
They're voiding their contracts.
Well, and Oscar was on top and he's failed.
Yeah.
But, Oscar failed too. Oscar made mistakes that he shouldn't have made. And obviously he... once he'd made a certain amount of mistakes and he'd fallen backwards, that shit where
Well,
was it Monza?
he was the driver that led the most time during the season.
Yeah, most percentage of the season was
he was
led
in
by
front of the championship.
Oscar.
Yeah.
It looks back at McLaughlin's 2017 championship, same thing. Just made heaps of mistakes towards the end and
That's right.
it was all over.
And I think it's also Oscar, the crippling depression about Oscar not getting the championship aside. We got to watch a coming down to the last race. We haven't seen that in 5 years.
Yeah.
It came down to the last race, and it was between 3 drivers.
3, yeah.
It was between 3,
Yeah.
which is pretty awesome. I think everyone was so caught up in hating Lando, in hating Oscar, or in hating Max, because that was what it was. Everybody just hated everybody at the end of the season. No one fucking wanted anyone to be happy. It was craziness. It's actually really hard to get online as a Formula One fan at the moment because the fucking discourse is insane.
Yeah.
Everybody just hates each other, and I think everyone just forgot that we got to watch you all whinge about Max in the last 4 years of how fucking boring it's been.
Yeah.
We watched a pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It came
The
down
whole
to
year was pretty good battles between the lot. Oscar was fair way in front for the first bit, but it sort of brought it all back and then in and outs.
All 3 of them made mistakes
Yeah.
that led to it being exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Really.
Max's second half of the season was pretty much fucking impeccable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was a long way behind, mid-season.
It was 160 points.
Yeah, it was something like that.
And then turned it around and then just started winning, and then the McLaren boys started making their mistakes.
Yeah, well, obviously the Vegas disqualifications didn't help Lando, and that brought everyone back to Lando.
Yeah.
It was sort of runaway at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, if that didn't happen, it was basically one and done last weekend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But instead we got to watch, season closer.
Yeah.
Pretty entertaining race. And to his credit, where I think where a lot of Lando's hate comes from is he makes comments that are fucking stupid, like saying that Lewis Hamilton only won 7 championships because he was in a fast car, shit like that.
Yeah.
He makes stupid fucking comments, and that is on him.
And that doesn't rate that well now because
He's
a
in a
fast
fast
car.
car.
He didn't even do very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, but I think that's where a lot of the hate comes from him, is the way that he interacts with media and the way he talks about himself and other drivers. But his reactions, I stayed awake and watched an hour or so of the post race stuff too. I genuinely was enjoying it quite that much. He carried himself really well. Thanked mum and dad a million times and the team a million times. Didn't say I won this. Every single time it was we won this. I don't know. He changed something. It might have been the post race stuff that changed it for me. But the way he was talking, I was that's not what I expected from him based on what he's done in the past, which has always been, poor me.
Yeah.
My car's shit.
I think
your car's
most of us
better.
are probably upset with Lando because Oscar didn't win, and because he was in a position to win. He wasn't behind Lando all year. if that was
That's
the
what
case,
makes it hurt more.
Yeah, if that was the case, you probably wouldn't be so upset. But because he
Yeah.
was literally leading, and he had a decent lead there at one point. Anyway,
Yeah,
Yeah.
before it all went backwards, he was a
Couldn't
fair
handle
way
it.
in front.
yeah, it was 20,
Yeah, he
20
was.
points,
He
30
had
points or something.
not quite a rate, not quite 30 because it wasn't quite a race win.
Yeah.
Like all it would have taken was one DNF and a win for him to be even again. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
never got above 25, I don't think. But yeah, look, I think that's what makes it more upsetting is that for a little while there he had it. But and again, mid-season I was like, this could be it. Like this could be their only chance with all the changes that are coming next year, which we'll talk about soon. But I was like, this could be it. Something in that last race changed it for me. I went, nope, I am sure Oscar will still be a world champion. I don't know if it'll happen at McLaren because I don't know what their car will be like next year, but
Yeah.
he is far too talented not to get it.
Yeah, and
I
he's
think
still
Lando,
young.
Yeah, and I think Lando might get it once. I don't think he'll get it again.
Yeah,
And I think Oscar will get it a few times, to be honest. I don't know. I just woke up and I decided that's what it is. And
Not
it's
to
okay.
hate, not to hate life.
I decided not to, I
a
do
lover
choose
today.
violence. Yeah. So
They keep that razor blade in the drawer today.
yeah, so there's a lot to look forward to as Aussies and people in the Southern Hemisphere, where we've got a break now. We can reset our body clocks. We don't have to wake up at fucking ridiculous hours to watch races. The next race is going to be here in Australia, and it's, what did we say, 84 days away? And
84.
that's
yeah,
that's-
84 days.
It's not that far away when
Wow.
you think about it, eh?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
right.
it's very soon. We're going to be the first people to see the new cars. We're going to be the first people to see
And you're not
how
going.
they play out on the grid. And I'm,
She's going to find a way to
Speaking
swindle
of-
herself some tickets.
yeah, no, I've got some plans up my sleeve. I look, accommodation's booked. I'll probably be there on the race day. We'll just wait and see if those
Just depends if
plans
you're
come
allowed
to
to in the
fruition.
gate.
Yeah, well, try to get myself my special pass that I had last year. Get myself out onto the track again. Do
Yeah,
some
that would
do
be
some
cool.
work and then see how I go. I'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, lots to look forward to as Aussies. And then, the first couple races of the season are also in good time zones for us as usual. So,
Yeah.
you know what? I feel it's coming. It's coming. Good
I'm,
things
I'm
are coming.
super keen for the cars for next year.
It's
It'd be good to see where they're at.
It'll be a good leveler, I reckon.
Yeah.
It'll come a bit more down to the driver. I don't think you'll see a car that's particularly fast. You probably will here and there, but I think it'll change. Like it won't be like over the whole season sort of thing.
Won't be a
It'll
domination.
change race to
Yeah.
race. Yeah.
the technically minded drivers are going to do really well from the get go, and I think we're going to be able to tell the difference between the drivers who understand their cars.
If you can
Like,
relay information
because
of this
they-
is what's happening.
yeah.
Yeah.
They will be all over it, or not even that, like just the way. So the new regulations around. So DRS is gone. So the person to last hit the DRS button was Kimi Antonelli,
Yeah.
and which was kind of nice because the year that the DRS was first introduced to F1, he was only 5 years old,
It's crazy, isn't it?
and he was the last driver to push that button during a race. So now that that's gone, the drivers will have control over when they are able to the new system. I think they're calling it X or something like that, X mode.
It's essentially the same thing, but they can sort of do whatever they want whenever
Yeah,
they
there's no
want.
restrictions, so they don't have to be
Yeah.
within a second anymore.
Yep.
And the restrictions will be around like where they obviously need the downforce, so they won't be able to have it open during, or X mode won't be allowed to be on during high speed corners and things like that where there's risk, but
Yep.
where they need that downforce. But when they don't need it, they're able to turn it on and off, and that's driver directed. It's not from the pit wall.
Yep.
It's all from the drivers. And again, there'll be zones, and they've said that there'll be classifications around like not being able to use it during wet weather and things like that to keep everyone safe. But yeah, the drivers have to know a lot more about how their car works. But,
Yeah.
that,
Do you
which
so-
obviously they do.
I was
But
gonna say, what happens with what's his name? Mick Doohan left it open.
Jack doing.
Jack Doohan, sorry.
He didn't. So I'm gonna guess here. So he had to manually shut that because he didn't lift the throttle. I think if you lift the throttle, it automatically shuts.
Yeah, right, okay.
it's an
So-
automatic detection zone. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
think
so when-
so if you lift off, it's shutting itself.
If you
yeah.
if you lift off the throttle, the DRS like shuts the wing. But if you don't lift off,
It
like, 'cause
thinks
it was,
you're
it was a
still-
quick corner.
You
He
think-
probably didn't lift, and
Yeah.
it thinks it's still going. So he was supposed to manually shut it,
Yeah.
and he didn't.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
was
so you can do that corner flat
I
out, but
think
you
that's
need the
what
wing.
go was. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
and so we'll see how that plays out because especially I would say rookies, but we'll only have one rookie on the grid next year. But even the guys who only started up
yeah, I
this
was going to
year,
say, even so, you could still nearly consider them
I was going to say
rookies.
it'd be like
it's
almost
a new
everyone.
car.
But it's a new car. Yeah,
Almost like everyone's going to
Yeah.
be a rookie, except for like your Lewis Hamiltons, your Max Verstappens.
I
that-
think people like,
They'll get their head around.
and
it
also
pretty easily.
again Oscar, he's always been a very technically driven driver.
Yeah.
Always been
Yeah.
all over, like getting in the sim, running tests. Like that's been something that he's been very vocal about.
yeah,
So I feel that he will thrive with this new car.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
whether the McLaren setup of the new car will be the winning
Yeah.
one. And again, we will not know until testing next year.
yeah, right. So they can't test until next year.
No, they can't. They won't be testing until February next year. They are testing right now this week. They're still testing in Abu Dhabi.
Because that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, they're testing in the old cars though, but they test with we were just talking about it earlier. They test with the new tires.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
For next year, but they test those new tires on the old cars. But it also means like the drivers that are contracted for next year are the ones that are in the car. So Yuki's gone.
Yep.
Isaac's in the Red Bull, testing the Red Bull rather than the Racing Bull, and the new guy in Racing Bulls, which I can't remember the name of right now, but the new guy that's the rookie for next year, he is also there testing.
Antonelli would have to be the rookie of the year this year, surely. Where did he finish? 7th or something? 7th overall, I think it was.
Yeah, points wise, he's definitely rookie of the year. But I don't
I'm
know.
looking
The
it up.
rookies, the class this year was pretty good in terms of the rookies that they had. And when
Ollie Behrman?
I was
Arvid.
going to say Ollie in the Haas. Yeah, that's it. Joel.
Arvid Lindbald.
Yeah.
Butchering that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to attempt. But yeah, so the rookies, I think it's Ollie, to be honest.
Yeah?
41 points in a Haas is pretty good.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, So, I mean, it's hard to nail it down, but it's Kimmy's in 7th. When we're talking just rookies, we have Kimmy in 7th, Isaac in 12th. Oh, maybe it's Isaac, though, as well. I don't know. For me, it's between Ollie and Isaac, I reckon.
I feel like if Kimmy's finished that far up the front, he should.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to say. And he got a podium too, so...
Yeah. It was in Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
can't
it was in
remember where it
Canada.
was.
Which
yeah.
wasn't that long ago.
So how do they pick rookie of the year next year is what I want to know. When there's
Well,
just
he just
one of
gets
them.
it.
He just
Does he just
wins.
get it?
Just get it.
Does he just get it?
That's a good point. Well, we don't know. There might be some added halfway through.
Yeah, I guess. You never know.
See how long it
Oh,
takes.
Jack's going to get his seat back, isn't he?
Actually,
See how long it takes Hadger to get booted
Yeah,
from
well.
Red Bull.
yeah.
Well,
Wait,
he might
hang
not
on.
get booted. No, so that's the other breaking news, which I think a lot of Australians will be happy about, is Helmut Marko being dropped from Red Bull, which is probably the most incredible news we've received all year. The Wicked Witch is dead, as they would say.
Oh, he's not dead yet, but
He looks like he is.
He looks like he is. But yeah, so with him gone, and with Christian also no longer principal there as well, there's pretty good... I don't think we'll see Red Bull make mid-season changes next year. I think they will try to stick with one setup.
No, he hasn't got double letters in his name. He's fucked.
Who?
Isaac Hadjar.
he has got double letters.
ISAAC.
What is double letters?
Oh, he's got A. Yeah, but not in the same name. Like in his first name or his second name. I think that's what they mean.
I don't know.
Haven't you
what-
seen-
Isaac,
haven't
is
you seen
double
that?
AC?
I don't know. What
No,
you
I
call
Not
don't
the
know
way
what
he
you're
spells it,
talking
no.
about. I'm not up with the trends, clearly.
Yeah, that's a
Me
Ricardo
either.
thing.
The
Joel-
double
Joel
letters.
lost me.
Yeah.
What is it?
There's a video
ISACK.
there's a video going around with
So it's not
Max
Isaac, it's
and
Isaac.
Ricardo saying something about all the Red Bull drivers that have done well or podiumed or whatever they've done have all got double letters in their name.
Okay.
Weber,
I just had to check. Yeah.
Verstappen, Ricardo.
All right. Well, that's really sad for Isaac because I really like him. He's a good little driver, and I hope that the not having two letters in his name doesn't curse him.
That'll bring just Avid in there.
He's
He's got two
he's probably
D's
got
in his
three.
last name.
Oh, so so that's why they brought him in.
Yeah.
Actually, that's why they brought him in.
He'll be all right, and then he'll just step into the Red Bull car.
But yeah, so I'll call it here. We'll see if it comes to fruition, but I don't think Red Bull will make mid-season changes next year. I think they will stick to there's enough going on. You know, they've already got
Yeah.
an almost rookie in their car, which is
Yeah.
pretty big for them, and they've also got a brand new car like everyone else. Completely different cars, completely different setups. They've got
So
a
no
team
one,
principal
no one
who's
else is
done half
changing
a
teams
season.
either, eh? This next year.
No, it's all pretty.
All exact
it's
same.
pretty boring. Like
Yeah.
in terms of the silly season, there's not much silliness happening. We'll see Checo and Bottas come back, which is really
Yeah.
exciting.
Cadillac turns up.
I'm going to pull out my Force India Checo hat. I'm excited to bring that back out of retirement. It's been a minute. But yeah, not a lot of other changes or anything interesting particular happening.
Did Adrian Newey go to a new team?
He's across the Aston.
Yeah, that's right. I seen a little thing today that all the world championships he's been part of,
Yeah.
and as soon as he's left, they haven't won again.
Well.
That's scary for Max.
That's why there was, the rumours that Max would go. That's where he'd go. But I think Max is more likely to just leave the sport entirely.
I
His
reckon so
attitude is
too.
very
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
I was
He
actually
gives
surprised
no
that he stuck
shits.
around this year because I thought he was going to jump across the is it F3?
Nope.
No, surely
GT3. Sorry, GT3.
Yeah. He's
Um,
been doing races.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's. I don't know if he's just jumping across there to just do something differently, like do something different in his life. But I got the impression that he was trying to find an exit strategy,
No,
I don't think he needs an exit
No,
strategy.
I reckon
set
he's
up.
got enough money anyway. He doesn't
just
need to
something
do
that he
whatever.
wants to do.
I think it's just for fun. Genuinely,
Yeah.
he says like he's
I've won
When-
a world championship. I don't need to do it again.
he's
Yeah.
literally said that.
Yeah.
He doesn't care, and in a good
Don't-
way, not in a
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fuck this way, just in a like whatever.
Well, I
It'll
don't
be
need to
what-
break a record. I'll just do until I've
Yeah.
had enough. And
Which has been a really hard change for Max Verstappen fans, like because Dad's gone from being like this crazy, psychotic dad to Dad's gone to therapy.
yeah, well, they fucked Horner
He's
off,
so
so he's good.
he's so chilled now. he's so calm and like everything is whatever, except for that interview after the race where they asked him about what was it, Imola, the mistake he made. He was not very happy with that reporter.
Yeah.
Someone listening will know what I'm talking about.
So
No, I
where
missed
does
that one.
Christian Horner go next year? There's
Didn't,
talk
he,
about him.
didn't he
going-
have a job?
No, he.
Or was that just
no?
talk?
There's been so much AI bullshit articles
Oh,
going through.
Hey,
Like-
on everything, hey, not even
Confirmed.
just this.
Like confirmed articles about Oscar going across to Ferrari and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
all
you're
it-
reading through it, and
It's bullshit.
there's
I don't even
no-
read it
No, I
there's
don't
no
read nothing
substance to
anymore.
it.
unless it's coming from like a legit F1 website or something. I couldn't give two shits.
But
Well-
Facebook's been shit lately because like you don't even have to like or follow a page and it just forces
Yeah,
the
yeah.
information to you. What
Yeah.
were you going to say, Charles?
Well, I was just going to mention that so Aston Martin don't have a team principal going into 2026, and that's the biggest rumor that there's.
I
that
thought Adrian
if he's
Newey
going to
was
return,
team principal.
he's not a team principal. No, he's what's his job title? He basically builds and designs the car.
Technical guy.
Technical director, maybe something like that. But he's not. No, he's not a team principal. That's not what he does. But yeah, they don't have that lined up yet, or at least it
Get
hasn't
rid
been.
of a few more letters out of that one.
Yeah.
But it would also make sense. He's worked with Adrian the last how many
Yeah.
years at Red Bull. So if he was going to make a move and there's a position vacant,
That'd
and
make
he is
Aston
cleared
pretty
to
hot,
return
wouldn't
to F1 from next year,
British engineer.
it?
Is he
If
just
if
in-
both them two go to Aston,
Yeah, that'll be
it
fast.
could be interesting.
Yeah.
Adrian Newey
new
to
cars, so
become-
no one's got a head start.
Adrian Newey to become
Team principal.
Aston Martin team principal.
2 weeks
Eat my
ago.
words. Sorry.
Andy Cowell takes on new role.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So I don't know why he'd be doing that. Probably trying to make sure that Christian Horner doesn't turn up.
That actually could be why. Because I'm sure he's an engineer and he's like far
It
too
says
smart
it
to
in
be in
his,
a role like
in
that.
his
right?
Wikipedia page, he's an engineer.
I just feel like he's far too
He's a
academic
British
for a role
engineer
like
and-
that. Because
Yeah.
it's mostly public face. I mean, obviously they do a lot,
He's
but
got a fair few
Anyway.
recognitions.
Aerodynamicist, automotive designer, and motorsport executive.
wow. Okay, well then there we go. I don't know where Christian's going or what he's doing.
60 in the shade
Maybe
by the
not.
looks of it.
/ 200.
One of your audio books, Chelsea, you can read Adrian Newey's How to Build a Race Car book.
Is that a book?
Yeah.
I'll read that.
I think
I've
that's
read a
what it's
couple of
called, isn't
F1
it? Is that what
books
it's called,
lately.
Hayden? How to Build a Race Car?
Please hold. Where's me squeaky wheel?
Google that, please, Hayden.
How to build a car
How to build a car.
from 2017.
Buy it on Amazon.com.au.
Tell you what, the
With a discount code of.
I
Yeah,
have
someone make us a discount code so I can give it out.
I have read a couple of F1 books lately, but I did really enjoy the Life in the Pit Lane book, which was by. Did you guys hear about that or see
Surely
that?
not.
No.
Some
I can't read.
book written by what's his name, Callum Nicholas. He was one of the engineers at Red Bull, and he was in Max's pit crew. He was one of the tyre guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He's
right.
the very recognisable one, darker skin, dreadlocks. Like, everyone kind of knew who he was by the end of like last year when he retired. Anyway, that book, very, very insightful. I quite enjoyed that. So maybe I will. What is it? How to build a race car?
Yep.
How to build a car.
How to build a car. I don't know that I'll need that information in my life, but I'll read
But
it.
you can read it and come
It'll
back
be-
to us and tell us how to do it.
It'd be a good insight, I reckon, to the F1 that you'd bit of a background on a bit more stuff that you know information about. Be like, oh, okay, that's where that come from.
Yeah, might learn something. You never know. But yeah,
Anyway.
back to it. Lando, world champion.
Yeah,
Congrats.
Yeah, boo him.
in the GP, Max qualified on pole, Lando in second and Oscar in third. And then Lando wasn't in second for very long.
No,
Oscar got around him real quick.
It's only about
turn
4 corners or
9.
something.
Yeah,
or
turn 9 I think it was.
I'm pretty
It
sure
was a
that
good
gave.
pass too.
I'm pretty
Did
sure
you see
that
it?
gave McLaren the shits. Yeah.
Yeah, they went straight to Zach on the pit wall like 2 laps later. And, are you surprised about the position change? And he goes, not surprised at all. And I just, the way he said it, I was like, 100% you're fucking
Got
surprised.
shits, yeah.
And you don't want to fucking tell anyone that you didn't give him permission. Don't get me wrong. This is not to say, like, I'm sure they had a plan, and I'm sure that I'm convinced that if Lando had been in fourth, they would have got Oscar to, like, quite
Fall
literally
back,
pull
yeah.
over and let 2 people past him so that Lando could get up.
That 100%
And
would have happened.
that would have happened, right? So I don't know why you wouldn't just say, no, I didn't expect him to overtake, but he knows what the situation is, so he will, you know, if he needs to give the place back for points, he will. Don't fucking talk shit. He's such a fucking
wouldn't-
liar.
I wouldn't be
Like-
surprised if that was part of the plan.
The overtake?
Yeah,
Why?
to chase Max.
That well, right.
To make Max go.
Yes,
But I don't
and to
understand
not risk
why
Orlando
he's
for
racing.
sure. But I think
Well, I think he
don't
tried.
know. The overtake
He
looked
tried.
pretty good.
It was. It
If
did
that
look
was
pretty good.
pre-planned on
Yeah.
that corner, like you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
That's the only odd thing about
But
it.
I
where
don't
it happened.
disagree. Yeah, it's a good theory in that. Yeah, he could have chased down Max, but this is all. You know, we could go into a million ifs, buts, and maybes about what could have happened and
Yeah.
should have happened and didn't happen. What does Max say? Yeah, well, if my mum
Yeah.
had balls, she'd be my dad. So
That's good.
so you know, it
I
just, it
like
is what
his
it
interviews with just straight shit
Yeah,
with the press.
They are good.
But he's got so much more confidence in it. Like, what do you call it? Advised confidence. Like, he's actually smarter now. The way he was talking before he'd won titles, he was just a real snarky brat.
Young
But
kid.
now, yeah, but now
Which
that
is
he's
Lando
got
too, when you think about it.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we're going to get that same growth from Lando.
happiness,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because like you can just see the way that Max holds himself.
Yeah.
He just whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. And that's made him faster. Like, he's not trying to overdrive the car. He's actually making the car faster with his team, and then that makes him win races. Instead of trying to force a shitbox, he's actually making the car better, because it was a shitbox at the start of the year.
I think
It
just
was
getting
nowhere
older
near
too, like every single person, as you get older, you just, I don't know, you mellow a little bit more, you get used to a bit more shit, you just become a bit more educated.
He's probably taking a bit of Ricardo's side off him just to have a bit of fun with the media and
Yep.
just chill. I've won championships. I don't need to do anything. I don't
Yeah.
need to impress anyone. Just whatever.
Speaking of taking things off Ricardo, do we think what number is Max coming back with next year?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's number 3.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I think that's
I reckon
weird
that's
that
what
they
they'll
don't. He hasn't had a number.
So he has. So he doesn't. His number gets held for him. So his number is 33. His number is only 33 because he wanted number 3. But when he entered the sport, Daniel already had number 3, so he couldn't get it. So he just doubled it, 33. And then when he became drivers' champion, he obviously took on number 1,
Yeah.
which is an optional. You can
Yeah,
decide to
yeah.
take that or not. And they should hold his 33 for him in
Yeah.
that time that he's got the drivers' championship, so that no one else could take that. And he was asked what he would do, and he said, "I don't know. I probably won't go back to 33."
I seen him wanted fucking 69, but his old man said no.
Yeah. So and he might anyways, because we know how the relationship is there. So he might do it just because he can. But I think there's a high chance that number 3 is not available until midway through next year, because it has to be held for 2 years after
Yeah,
the driver
right.
stops using it. So Daniel's number's not available, but he can get permission
Oh,
from
he can
Daniel.
ask, yeah.
So he can contact Daniel, and then he can tell the FIA that Daniel said yes,
Yeah.
and he could take it. I reckon he takes it.
I think you should just stick, like, you come into a sport with your number, and that should be
That's
your number.
People have got tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, you got to think about, and again, though, of all the drivers, he's probably one that doesn't give a shit about his fan base.
Yeah.
Oh, I get.
Not in a nasty way, just, shouldn't have got a tattoo with my number, should you,
Yeah,
sort of way.
I get the same. But the same thing's been happening with the supercars. Like, they used to have a number. That was a number.
Yeah,
And
no matter
everyone
where
knew
they
you
went.
on the NASCAR's got your number, and that's it. Everyone knows it. But they change it. Supercars starting to jump around to every different fucking number. It's shit.
Yeah, I think he should go back to 33, but I really love the sentimentality of him taking 3 because of his relationship with Daniel,
Yeah.
and because it was a number he always wanted.
I mean, I get it, but yeah, it's
I
still.
reckon they should just all have 1 through to 20 of where they finished. And it changes every year. If you finish
Yeah, but
20th,
then how
you
could
just
people
got
get
another 20.
tattoos?
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
No, that's a gay idea.
I like that
No,
idea.
I don't mind numbers. I like numbers. And they big. Like, I
Yeah,
like
the numbers
NASCAR
stay
numbers.
with the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big number.
You say you stay with that, but you can't tell me if you win something, you're not going to take the number 1.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I
if
do-
you want to take number 1,
100%.
take number 1. But your number's still your number
Yeah, so like
whenever you
Max's,
get back there.
Max's brand still has 33 in it, like, because all the drivers have their numbers that are on their race cars, but then they have their brand or whatever. So Lando's is LN4, obviously. Daniel's was DR3. Like, most of the time it's their initials and their number. Very basic.
Yeah.
But Lando's logo actually is an L and N, and the 4 fits in the middle of the 2. So it's actually, like, the way the logo looks.
Looks cool.
It's all, it's all
Yeah.
integrated. So his logo will always be LN4. And so
Yeah.
his number will always be 4. But that's why I find it really strange that Max is considering changing from 33. But I'm very interested to see. I know maybe that's just the nerd in me,
It's
but I
probably
really want to
literally
see
just
it.
because he doesn't care.
He does not give a
Yeah.
shit. He doesn't give a shit.
I hope he does get 69. That'd be sick.
I think he might. I think there's just as much chance of 69 as there is of 3. I think those two are equally on the table, and I think 33 is below the two of them.
Can you have like a 0-1?
No, 0's not an option. They can't have 0.
Can you have like I'd
I think it only goes up to
You
99.
wouldn't even be able to do 0.5.
I'd
Like,
ask for
0
10.
something.
I'd ask for 10.
Yeah.
And just
There's
the
already
the
Put a
one
small
the one,
0.
The 1 can be red, and the 0 can be the same colour as me Red Bull car.
Yeah, so in the race, Max got the win, Oscar got second, and Lando got third. Lando fell back a fair way after his pit stop, but Max and Oscar didn't. What happened there?
So Lando had 2 stops.
Lando did it in 2 stops, and Oscar
Yeah.
and Max did it in 1.
Yeah. Yeah. So at one
That's a lot
point
of
there,
work.
Max was so far in front he could have pitted and still been in front.
And then just slowed the whole.
Well, that was what they
Show
were
up.
talking about. Yeah, trying to slow it. I don't know why he didn't do that. I wish he did.
That would have been chaos
But,
and
yeah.
would have been awesome.
And you would
So
have had
Lan-
nothing to lose. So, yeah, it's really
Lando was
surprising
under
it didn't.
fire from Charles, so every time Charles pitted, Lando had to do it to try and avoid the undercut. So it didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Did you see Yuki's Crash Bandicoot attempt?
Yeah, and Lando overtook him off the track.
Okay, see, and this is where me as an ex-Lando hater probably would have been like, look at that photo, because it's there, it's everywhere, right? Everyone's posting it. There's a photo that clearly shows all 4 wheels are off the track and he's made an overtake. But Yuki, love
Yeah,
him, bless him,
I'm
R.I.P.
agreeing.
Yuki Tsunoda. But
Mr. Kamikaze.
Mr. Kamikaze, but
he
he
should have hit
moved.
the car.
He moved 3 times under
Yeah.
braking. So and down the straight. So, you know, he did an illegal maneuver and he got penalised for it. So then I loved when everyone was like, what do you mean you're not penalising Lando? I'm like, because he was only off the track because someone else moved.
He got ran off the
That
track.
being said, he didn't get run off the track, and that was a bit dramatic by
Well,
those
yeah.
fucking Sky commentators. I'm so fucking done with
They're
them.
so bad.
He could have lifted the throttle.
He also could have. He didn't have to go the whole way off the track. Like, it was a
Yeah.
little dramatic, like the extent that he went to. So you
I don't know, but when you're going, oh, fuck that, get me out of here.
At 300 k's an hour.
Yeah. I don't want to crash because if I crash, I'm done.
yeah, exactly. I guess that there is that, but. Yeah, I'm trying not to be a Lando supporter, but it's really sounding like that's
You know
what I
what?
am,
I
and I
know
promise you.
He got pushed off the track, but I don't care. You went off the track. Doesn't matter how you got there. It happened.
Who was the
It's
last
like-
one that got pinned?
It's like
for
when
it?
they got done cheating the other week with the
Double
plate.
DNA.
Yeah.
They didn't mean to do that, but it happened,
Yeah.
and you did it, so
But-
you're out.
By point fuck all. And
Yeah.
rules are rules.
thickness of a hair.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I reckon. That's what I'm going with.
But if that was the first race next year, pinned,
yes, probably.
100%.
Probably. Both of them though.
I think it.
I'd
I
have
think,
to look into stats on whether it usually when it involves two cars, do they usually penalise both?
I'd have to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
the
That would be a
replay, but
really
I'm
interesting
I'm
stat.
pretty sure they talked about it because it did happen to someone earlier in the season,
And what was
Yeah, no, it did happen, but I just can't remember who it was.
and he
And
did
they
get
got pinned.
penalised. Yeah.
both?
Both.
The driver
Yes,
that drove.
I think so.
The driver that drove.
I know the driver that went off the track
yeah,
definitely did.
They
Yeah,
got pinned.
I can't remember. Yeah, I'm sure they were talking about it when I was watching it, but I can't quite remember that far. I'd love to watch a replay.
Yeah, so the points at the end of the season, looking at them, there's 2 points between Lando
I
and
mean,
Max.
do we care?
No,
Well,
really.
this
It
is-
makes
this
me
is-
go. It
No.
makes me go.
This is where I
I
get
get
shits.
enraged.
This is where I get the shits because Lando's on 423, Max is on 421. Let me just poke the bear here.
Don't poke the.
How many points did Lando get when McLaren forced Oscar in front because McLaren fucked up their pit stop?
I could go on for days,
Like,
Yeah.
but I.
it's just pathetic.
Right, but, and again, this is so bizarre. I feel like Australia is going to turn on me after this podcast because
No one listens anyway. So it doesn't matter.
because yes, but also, you know, Oscar lost how many points by fucking running into a wall. So yes. This is what maybe I'm becoming Max.
You know what?
Maybe what's happening right now
He
is
did lose points from running into the wall, but that was his own fault. He
Yeah.
did that all on his own. No one did anything. He got told by the team to give that position back.
yes, I don't
the
disagree.
difference.
That was obviously a very rage baity part of the season. But again,
I would have said,
If-
yeah, I'll give it back if you can fucking catch me.
if my mum had balls, she'd be my dad. So I just think, you know, I can't talk about it anymore. Positive vibes,
Well,
2026.
Positive vibes. How's this for positive?
Yes.
That's McLaren's first championship since Lewis in 2008. That's a couple years.
It is a couple of years. It makes me a little bit sad, actually, because it's another thing that's sort of been taken away from Lewis. You know, he had that little glimmer of hope there.
Like he's lost some this season.
Yeah, he's had a
lost his,
shocker.
I think he's lost his soul this season.
No,
You nearly wouldn't come back,
he'll be
would you?
back.
You just go, fuck this, I'm done.
So I think the only reason he's stayed now is because he's literally contracted, and not that money matters, but he's like, I'm just going to see it out.
I reckon his
And all
contract's
these
probably
fucking haters.
up there, but too.
I've got a stat
Exit
for you
clause.
about Lewis that'll probably cheer you up a bit,
Oh
Chels.
yeah.
He's extended his record to 16 straight years with the fastest lap of the season.
Of the season.
Yeah.
How's that
Shut
work? What
up!
did you
I
get?
missed
It
that.
breaks Michael Schumacher's record.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yay. Lewis, have we got applause? Thank God, because he
I've
needs
been asking
something.
for applause on that bloody deck so long.
Yeah, that should be the next thing to be added. Yeah, no, well, that's great. That makes me happy. That
So
brings me joy.
So he finished the season with the fastest lap
Yes.
at Abu Dhabi.
No, of the season.
Of
So
the season
of the whole
overall.
circuit. So which is
Yeah.
the fastest circuit?
That's your domain, not ours.
Yeah, shouldn't you know that already?
I do.
Okay, so it's just the smallest number overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. okay.
Monza.
Oh, that's what this is telling me.
So it must have been in Monza.
Yeah, it probably was.
Well, great, good. I'm glad Lewis has got that, but he was a dead man walking at the end of this season. He quite literally said to media in interviews that he cannot wait to get rid of this car, which
Yeah.
is pretty bold. And that was before that's not even after the last race. Like he was saying that the last couple of weeks.
Would have been
Like
Yeah.
nice
that's
if
pretty bold to be shitting on your team and your
Yeah.
car like that. Like
Would have been
he's
nice if he just sent it into the wall at the end of the weekend.
again Latifi repeat.
Considering, like I said, I didn't watch any all year, only seen the highlights. But where he finished at Abu Dhabi compared to Charles was like he was
Night and day.
like I know he was starting down the back. He did make a fair bit of ground, like towards the end.
He came
but
in 8th.
yeah,
So it was a few points. He was a few positions behind
So
Charles,
quite a
but
few
at the
spots.
Drivers' Championship, he finished behind Charles. So they finished 5th and 6th. But then the points, Charles was on quite literally like 100 more points than Lewis. So
Yeah, I was going to say
it was
that sounds a bit outlandish because
yeah. So he finished right behind him, but that's because that's where the break kind of happens between the good teams and the shit teams, and he ended up on the shit half of the good teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's not working.
Last of the good teams.
It's really not working, and I hope that the new car next year.
Is he just getting too old? He's been around a long time now.
So this is Nico Rosberg said, like if I was Lewis, I would be considering not doing it because he's tarnishing his reputation,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. And Lewis basically said, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'd say the same
You've not
thing.
been where I am, basically,
that's-
is what he said.
That's
like,
a load of shit. I hate it when people retire at the top. It frustrates me because
AKA
you don't
Nico
know
Rosberg.
you don't know how far they could have went.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather do all that, succeed as much as I can, and then I'm leaving when I'm getting fully flogged and I just cannot do any better.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Ferrari can do with this new car if it turns out that Lewis has actually done this spectacular team change.
Yeah.
Jump into the Ferrari and all of a sudden the Ferrari's got this smick car. That'd be the only reason to stay. Otherwise, you'd get out next year.
I don't know that he'll stay next year, even if he does well. I do think because he'd always said he wanted to race the red car, like that was his
Yeah, that's right.
dream. And I genuinely think he signed a 2-year contract, whether it went well or not,
Yeah.
was to retire at the end of that 2-year contract because he
Yeah.
just wanted to be there. Unless, if it's looking good, maybe he might hang around. But that would only be if it looks like there's a championship there. And
I was gonna
honestly,
say, yeah.
they would prioritise Charles.
Yeah.
Because he was
Yeah,
the
100%.
academy driver. Like, he's been with them since he was a baby.
Yeah.
So, that they'd have to make him number one. But speaking of hating people who finish at the top, that's Nico Rosberg, so Lewis's ex
Teammate.
teammate, retired in 2016 after the week after he won the
Yeah.
Drivers' Championship. So
That was the
to then
biggest
make
bombshell I've ever remembered.
so then to make a comment like that,
Yeah.
this week or
Yeah.
last week about Lewis when
You
you,
can't
did
tarnish
exactly
your
that.
reputation. Like if you're
Right.
winning, and then all of a sudden you start losing, that doesn't take away any of your fucking wins.
No.
Right? And maybe it tarnishes it in the
I
sense
reckon
of
if anything else, it tarnishes Ferrari.
yes,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Good
if Lewis
driver.
can't make it work,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
and I think they've got a lot to do, but hopefully next year.
Next year will be awesome. I'll probably
But
get
not
into it.
enough, please. We need it to be Oscar.
Yeah.
We need it to be good, but not great. We've got,
I don't mind if Oscar doesn't win, but just if your teammate wins, just let
Say
us,
he's
let us
double
know
one.
that he was helped,
Yeah.
because he quite clearly was.
Righto. Well, that's about enough of F1, don't you guys reckon?
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Pull it up.
All right. So what we're going to get into the next segment, I suppose.
We'll jump
All right.
under the sting.
We'll play the stinger.
Clear as day, clear as mud, rule book review.
So usually at this
consider
point,
it's
this is where
8:30.
I would leave. But seeing as my children are probably already starving at home, no, that's a lie. My husband's great. I'm sure he's cooked them dinner. But seeing as that's probably already happening, I guess I'll stay and offer some novice insights into your rule book.
We haven't got much else to go anyway.
Not really, no.
All right. So
Can I start my novice review by saying who the fuck has an 89-page rule book?
that's a lot smaller than it used to be.
Oh,
Half the
used-
rules aren't even in there.
It used to be like fucking 150 or something.
Half the rules are just been archived because we don't really use them.
How many rules
But
in
they're
the
still
how
there.
many pages in the F1 rulebook?
Okay, so 177, but that is world class. Like that's another level.
We're
This,
world class.
Yeah, you know what? No, that's an offensive statement. I take it back. I retract my statement.
I'll bet you their ones have probably got pictures and diagrams, and I bet you none of it contradicts itself.
I bet all of it contradicts itself. Surely this one doesn't. It's only 89 pages.
Oh,
This
she
one
contradicts
definitely does.
Every rule.
I reckon if you took out the contradictories, you'd probably end up with 40.
I just
And then if you took out double ups, you'd probably be at 26.
so if I go back 11 pages to where we were last week, I just want to show you something, Chels.
Are you going to remember the page you were on? Probably not.
Yeah.
How's that for a diagram in a rule book?
Do they look like race boats?
They
They
look
look
like
like
ice
They look
creams.
like you did.
Look like tunnel boats.
Don't they look like ice creams?
They do. Yeah, like a paddle pop with a bite taken out of the top.
Yeah. So the ice creams
They're little
go
Batmans with their wings.
around
Woo!
The little flags.
Batman.
They don't overlap.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that's the sort of shit we're dealing with here. It's Flash.
All right. So we had our throw at the dartboard again, and we hit number 11, which means we are at page 51.
So we've actually got a call in from Mikey.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Mikey can tell us what he wants played on that page.
Have you got the squeaky
Morning,
wheel for
boys,
Joel
or
what?
morning for me when I'm recording. So, page 51. Someone's going to have to get better at throwing dartboards because you're picking really boring pages. So, we've got engine measuring and points allocation. I reckon engine measuring will be a funner thing to talk about. So, go for your life.
Righto.
You want to try and throw darts blindfolded and left-handed.
Yeah, you come and do it.
Next
With-
time
with
you're in
bare
town, next time you're in town, come around.
So I'll just start by saying, so the engine measuring part, it's in group 910, which is, I was hoping Hayden might scroll up, but I'll
Measured
do
once
it.
Yeah,
during
okay.
the
No, I got it.
series.
Yeah, so it's the main part of the rules is for rules for championships conducted as a series. So when we're talking engine measuring here, it's only for championships conducted as a series.
So
As
the
a-
AFPGP,
yes, or anything else.
Yeah.
Anything else that's a series, like, yeah. That's a championship, not like your club trophy or anything. So the NDC is not a championship, so it doesn't apply to these rules or anything.
oh,
like that.
so
It's
actually, well, a championship is. I think it's only left is like F4s.
no, there's heaps. There's like your Oz Lights or
Oh yeah, yep.
yeah. There's
I wasn't
heaps
thinking
of
about them.
things that are done as a series that are Australian champs. Even if someone wants to do it that way, they can do it that way. So this engine measuring is only part of that. So I'll just read them out. 910.70 engine measuring. 910.71 engines only need to be measured once during a series. Do we get that? Does that make sense? Is that
well,
clear?
it's quite clear, but
So hang on. It's
Clear as day.
but how dumb is that? Or you'd want to hope it's at the fucking end, wouldn't you?
yeah, but what
Oh, you
about
got a really
all-
good
Yeah.
engine builder.
What
That
about all the other engines that got bloody destroyed through the year, or
maybe
Yeah.
that
all
good
the
of
hot engines that were done?
maybe that good of an engine builder that it's sealed at the start of the year and you're good.
But no one says anything about sealing it.
It doesn't mention sealing.
Oh yeah,
No.
It's just they
Yeah.
only need to be measured once during a series.
By who?
well if there's
Well,
that
that'd
proper
be
engine measurers.
Proper,
yeah.
is that their job title? I'm a proper engine measurer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you scroll back up through, there's a list of people in there that can be done with their certificate numbers and whatever else they have. So yeah, it's quite clear, but that's fucking strange.
I think if we keep reading a little bit further down, there's a
Righto,
little bit
so-
more involved.
910.72 random engine measuring can take place during the series. Doesn't say it does, but it can.
Yeah, so you
So
can
it's possible.
you can be at a race meet. Have you ever been to a race meeting where they bubble tested your engine?
Yes.
And what's involved?
So your inboards are fairly simple. Take a rocker cover off, take 2 rockers off, and
So
they
the valve's completely closed?
yeah, and they just put a bubble in that cylinder, and you wind it over, and it puts a ring up, and they do a calculation, and they tell you how big your engine is. It's not accurate either, by the way.
A bubble test still isn't accurate.
So the one time mine got tested, it was just at a club
You
day,
knew
so
it
it
was
wasn't
a
a
cheater
championship.
engine?
No.
And you passed it.
No, it got tested, and I'm pretty sure it was like 315 cubic inches they worked out, but it was only 305.
Your engine was 305 and
Yeah.
they measured it at 315.
Yeah, and Dad said that's not right, and the engine measurer said it doesn't matter, you're under anyway. And Dad said, yeah, I know I'm under because the engine's actually smaller than that. That's not right. So
If you
Yeah.
wind the engine over faster, you can blow the bubble out the top.
so that's what I've been
So it's
led to
not-
believe. I haven't actually seen that, but I've been told if you try to wind a thing over with 24 volts, it'll blow the ring out of the top of the bubble.
Okay, so it's got to be wound over on the starter, not wound over by hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But you could have a dead battery. If you got an oversized engine, just put
Yeah,
a
just
dead
make
battery
sure you
in
put
there.
the
and it just
headlights
goes
on in the boat.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Run something real heavy load on it. Rightio.
So, all right, 910.73. Competitors caught cheating during a series may have a ban of 2 years imposed upon them.
Has anyone ever been caught cheating that you know of?
Nope. I don't see enough engines measured.
No, there's probably there
logboats.
used to be probably 20 years ago.
Yeah.
A lot were getting measured, but
These days,
nowadays, wow.
yeah. So I've never really been part of a series in a championship. So we got to remember these aren't the actual engine measuring rules. They're
Yeah, series
just
ones.
for a series. So engine measuring generally only happens when you win an Australian championship or place in an Australian championship, which I have been measured for before, but I shouldn't get into it because we're not on that page of the rule book. But you're supposed to be sealed and everything before you turn up to that meeting. So your engine's supposed to be measured by a professional engine builder. It's sealed with a number and stuff on it. So when you compete, they know your engine's already legal. But what they do if that's not done, you race all weekend. The end of the weekend, they'll put a seal on your engine so you can't pull it apart.
Holding seal.
And then you've got 14 days to go and get that properly measured. But that only happens for Australian championships. It doesn't happen for any other race anywhere. It can. It's all random, but
But they don't
I've
do
never
it.
seen it. No.
So I wouldn't mind talking about like the holding seal that we were just talking about. The holding seal is literally just a bit of wire rope that runs all the way through your intake manifold, over your rocker covers, around your sump, back around again, and just
Pretty much.
closed.
Yeah, with someone's
with
number
like
on it.
someone's got like a, when you call it a seal, it's like a stamp.
It's a
but
Yeah, it's a lead.
piece of
So-
lead with a stamp on it.
That's right, yeah. So as the stamp squishes the lead together and clamps the two pieces of wire together, you've then got a number on it.
Yep.
That's realistically a sealed engine.
So that's
But you
looking at
can't
being changed at the minute too. I'll just let you know, like the lead stamp, because there's a whole heap of sealing pliers that are out there in the world that have been bought by the APBA and they've got no idea where they all are.
I found a set
Oh, good.
at Turry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Dude that was helping Reese. He goes, I still got my set. I said, been looking for them.
yeah. They're looking into something else now, some other kind of shrinky dink thing that goes on there or something. I don't know.
But as an inboard engine, how do you seal? Where do you seal? Say for like a long term thing, because those
Timing
temporary
cover.
seals, you can't even take the rocker cover off.
Timing cover.
You just put a seal around the timing cover.
You can't
So
get your crank out and you can't get your cam out.
Yeah, so it's just across two bolts on the timing cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
You can also do the sump if you want to do, I suppose. Bit harder, but timing cover's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight in the back.
Yep.
Can't
Yeah,
get the
right,
crank
yeah.
out, can't change nothing else, so you're good.
Yeah, crazy. But we
It's
don't
only
really.
it's only so you can't pull the engine apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We don't really have that many championships
It heaps.
Well, we do.
that we actually have completely sealed engines that we're currently running.
All of them.
That we're currently running.
Yeah. It's still all
Yeah,
championships.
Which ones are you talking about?
Like any 6-litre championship, any
5.2.
That's
5.2s.
Yeah, but you're not turning up with them. You're not turning up to those events with a sealed engine.
You should.
It should be.
But they're not.
No.
They're
Supposed to ask for an exemption.
Yeah.
If they don't.
That's when they
And-
get the holding seal put on them, and then you got
Yeah.
to get them done.
So all these 6-litre championships that are being
5.2s,
run, okay,
like
so
anything.
So those people are turning up to a lot of those people.
That just
are
doesn't. Everyone,
turning up to scrutineering,
every single person,
or it's just not happening.
just doesn't get policed.
Interesting.
What I'm hearing is you're not turning up.
I've
with
got a
seal
blower,
engine.
so my engine's
yeah.
unlimited, so I can do whatever the hell I want.
So it doesn't get measured.
No,
We don't need to be measured because we can have whatever size we like.
Up to 8 litres.
No.
Was
We
it
can
still
we can
fully
have whatever
unlimited? Is it?
It was 10 litres there for like a year
Yeah, right.
or a couple of years, but that only ruled out one boat. It was the hydroplane.
Oh, yeah, Aussie Connections. Yeah.
Anyway, all right. There's our rules. They're all pretty clear, aren't they?
Clear as day.
I like that rule though. That's also on that page.
which one are we looking at?
In the event of a round 910.63, in the event of a round being cancelled on the day of the round and before the running of the final heat of the first heat, all attending boats are to be awarded 1/2 of the maximum first place points, provided that those boats have passed scrutineering. So you guys just get points for rocking up, even if it gets cancelled.
Because sometimes you're travelling a long way, yeah.
Yeah, so
Like you could travel all the way to Adelaide and it
See, it's
just
different.
blows
Yeah, but
down.
Formula One fly to
yes, but
Japan
they're-
and it gets washed out and they don't get any points.
If one of them teams doesn't turn up, they get a massive fine though.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can just not go.
yeah.
Right.
So a lot of people look at the web and go, oh, fuck that.
I
I'm
won't
not going down
bother.
there.
Whereas if
Yeah.
you turn up, you get the points.
Yeah.
So, in the NDC, if you turn up, like the National Drivers' Championship for the boats, if you turn up and get scrutineered, you get 50 points
For turning up.
for turning up.
Each.
Which is
each
2 wins.
one, yeah.
I think it's 2 wins in a
So
night.
what you're saying is
can't
I could
remember.
get a boat and I could turn up and I could get it scrutineered every week, every single race in the championship, and there's a chance I'll place.
Yes, there is a chance.
Potentially, yeah. If they all don't finish, yeah.
Just got to
easily.
find the money to drive around the country and follow wherever the race is
Yeah.
going to be. But
Take
there's a
it- take
chance.
it
What
on,
I'm
Chels.
hearing is, what I'm
I
hearing
I
is
mean,
there's a chance.
I mean, if you pay
That's
for the
you.
boat, I'll tow it. We might run it.
What if I just borrow a boat off someone? You know?
Yeah.
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 You know what? Doesn't even have to be the same boat each time because
Really?
it's the drivers'
That's the
championship.
driver
It's the
championship.
driver,
So
right.
you've just got to show up and say, oh, yeah.
You've just got to enter a boat.
So I just
Yeah.
got
Rock
to
up with it.
call. So you know what? I could even turn up to the location, and if there's just someone that lives around there that's just not racing that weekend, so then I don't have to do any of the driving or anything.
Yep.
I'll just turn up.
Yeah.
I'll just borrow your boat for the weekend,
Yep.
Yep.
just to get it scrutineered.
Yep.
Probably have to have a license for that though, don't I?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, spewing.
You probably won't win your money back
Sure
from the
that's-
license.
Yeah.
Sure, that's
You
not.
definitely won't. Even if you happen to win.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those rules are pretty clear. There's this one that's a bit dumb, but it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, I don't get that
Clear
one.
as day.
There's a sting for that.
Clear as day.
I just love that sting. I think it's
All
a
right.
cracker.
What are we getting into now? Questions?
All right, so let's jump.
0 questions.
No, I have a viewer question,
Oh.
a listener question.
All right.
If I think everyone
This
can
will-
get
this will be
involved
good.
in this, and everybody can let us know what their answers are too. But so if you're getting a Subway footlong, and and you get what your Italian herbs and cheese or whatever you other weirdos get that
Is there,
don't eat that.
is there other bread?
Don't think so.
Exactly. So you're getting your Italian herbs and cheese. Are you getting it toasted?
Not a chance in
No.
the world.
Fuck
No.
no.
If you get your bread toasted, you are literally a serial killer.
But it's not just about the bread.
It
Like
is
I
the
want the
worst.
cheese to be melted on the whatever.
is.
It is on
protein I
the
get.
the
It's
meat get
been-
heated up that hot they can't touch it, and it gets laid straight on the cheese and it's
Yeah,
melted.
but it's like microwaved. It's not grilled. It's just
Oh,
I don't know,
anyone
it's something
anyone that
different.
takes fresh bread, like I can
I
understand
can't.
if Subway's bread was like 2 days old. Yes, toast the fuck out of it. Anyone that toasts any kind of fresh bread, I don't care whether it's from Subway or fucking Tip
Agreed.
Top. You do not toast fresh bread.
No,
Wait till it's like cardboard, then toast it.
to-
Give it a new
toast
life.
it.
I can't be
Toasted
the only
bread.
one.
yeah,
I need some. I
Well,
need
you
some
can't be
listener
because it's like-
encouragement.
I've got no problem
It's
eating
a big
toast. I
thing
like
there.
eating toast, but I will. If there's
It's not
only fresh bread
like-
in the cupboard, it'll be a sandwich.
It's
it won't
not
be
like
toast.
eating toast though. It's a different kind of toast. Like the whole thing doesn't get hard and crispy. It's just, it's just
Chelsea likes
the
foot-long tarts.
outside of
Oh,
it.
foot-longs.
I knew it as soon as it came out of my mouth. It's just the outside of it,
As a
it's, and
footlong.
it's warm. Like it's not.
You might as well just put it in the microwave.
No, yuck. No, you shouldn't
just warm.
microwave bread. Or meat, for that matter, like that, in that context.
It's
No.
already cooked. It's just getting rewarmed.
No, but there's something about it. It feels very artificial.
Of course, it's artificial. You don't think that's real?
In the microwave, you know? I just don't like it. Anyway,
Well, let us,
there we
let
go.
us know, listeners,
Yeah.
if you'd like fresh bread or toasted bread.
Maybe we'll do a poll.
I'll see if I can actually remember to do a poll on Friday.
Yeah.
I've been getting better with my posts in the page actually.
One of the
Wait.
options on the poll will be, I just want milk that tastes like real milk.
Yeah, but that's the best poll answer.
It's in
And
every poll.
The fourth option should probably be, if my mum had balls, she'd be my dad. Rightio, that'll do.
Alrighty. The pit crew, who's been checking that out? I seen after we mentioned last week, Tommy Butland's put in there about Kyle Larson coming over to run at Perth.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
so
he's come
3
across.
events over there.
That's pretty cool.
What have we got?
So you going over to watch Hayden or?
No, I've got to,
Just a short trip, just cross country.
Yeah.
I've got to get this stupid race boat going.
Yeah, got
Insane.
heaps of time for that.
Is yours up the right way yet?
No,
No,
it's not glued up. Lumpy actually put one in. Did you guys see?
That was today, wasn't it?
Yep. Lumpy put one in. He's talking about
That was a funny one. That
when
one.
he's doing the flywheel bolts. He goes, "Oh, I've got this special primer. I prime up all the bolts, and then I put the Loctite on, and they're really good. And I torque it up to 71 foot-pounds, and then I weld the fucking thing." And it's like, you fucking. Yeah, I reckon that bloke's videos are funny as. But yeah, the bloody flywheel bolts are all like properly. They're not tacked. They're freaking welded all the way around.
No, I didn't see that one. I've missed
That's
that one.
bad.
He's had a problem before.
I've had issues where flywheels just break. They break
Yeah,
that ring.
Knock the ring gear off him.
Well, no, not even just they break the ring out of the center of the flywheel.
Oh,
where
yeah.
where your center breaks around that.
We had that, the True Wicked engine.
Yeah, one time down at Berry,
Yeah.
it broke the center out of the flywheel.
Yeah, it turns into a chainsaw.
No, it just sits there.
Yeah,
It-
it just rattles.
Just
On that one?
rattles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if that ring gear can fall off enough.
The whole flywheel.
No, this was the whole flywheel.
So
The
this-
center.
Yeah, I understand that. So there's obviously the ring gear.
Oh, I've had
and
that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The outside of the flywheel
Yeah.
is then not supported.
It's pressed on there. Yeah.
That just falls down and turns into a big chainsaw.
So I seen Henry Ites one time when Dad was driving one of his boats. The yellow boat was pretty much brand new. Anyway, he's got this fancy new 6-litre Duggan engine in it, and he put a flex plate on it instead of a flywheel, and it broke a little piece of the ring gear off the flex plate.
Yep.
The rest of it was still on there, so it could start and everything as long as that was in the right spot. But when that little piece of the ring gear come off, it went down through down to the floor. Didn't go through the boat, but it cut the oil pressure line that's running up to the gauge to show you oil pressure. But it also cut the wires for the Pro Light, so the Pro Light never come on. So it was still sending at full
Oh,
noise.
shit.
Lost all its oil, no light ever come on, and just locked her up.
No.
Just from a little piece of ring gear coming off.
Oh, you'd be blowing up, wouldn't you? I will mention one more video from our HSG. Spud Lee has posted it up.
No. Do you
It's,
know who that is?
No, I actually don't.
That's my cousin.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
He's from
So-
Darwin.
He's
gonna-
in Darwin.
We're going to go
So-
stay at his place.
Have you guys seen the video he put up?
I didn't watch it, nah.
It's friggin' postie bikes, 3-wheel postie bikes.
Oh, I
Popping it
did
down
watch that one, yeah.
Like racing it down the hill.
What they
Yeah,
call
right.
him, there's the comment,
I
post,
can't hear
there's a
it.
post on the top.
Valentino postie.
Yeah. He's full leaning. But
Actually,
the box stays upright.
Yeah, I have seen that.
It's such a good video.
Yeah.
I seen them driving around here. And I
Yeah,
never
there's a
knew
couple
they
of them.
rolled over. Like, the front lays.
Yeah, it's.
I thought they just
strange
steered.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, like, Postie bikes, like that, when Postie's finished with them, they all go to auction. So that you can go to, I think Milpera's got them, did 10 years ago. So the broken ones and the good ones go through the same auction. So you've got to sort through the shit boxes and stuff like that. So that means that these little 3-wheelers, they'll be going through it in no time at all. I reckon that'd be a cracking thing to go just scooting up, because they're electric. They're not, the ones that we've got are electric.
Yeah, right.
Where a lot of them that I've seen are. So I could be talking shit and there'll be some petrol ones somewhere. But like, if you get that to a certain point where you're allowed to ride that around without a license or anything,
No, that'll never happen.
well, they're electric. If they're
You can't ride an electric bike without being registered unless it's assisted.
I heard the other day that they're looking at putting
Assisted,
number plates on all these
Yeah.
bikes, kids' bikes,
Yeah, they're
and
starting
everything.
to do it.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
Yeah, they're fucking hectic.
Of course, you're all for that. Out my way, it means nothing. You get Daz on the bloody push bike riding up through Wilberforce lowlands. That's about it.
And next
Out
thing you
here,
know,
you've got
Daz
BMX
is
Bandits.
missing on the news. He's been run over by a
He's
fucking
been
truck,
run over by a truck.
and he's turned into mince, and the foxes have eaten him off the road.
But out through here, you've got BMX Bandits everywhere, haven't you?
Yeah, motorbikes. We've got everything here.
Yeah, I reckon that's the best part of a development. Some kid turns up from outskirts and on a dirt bike.
I'll give you
All the
talking
way
about
out
new
backwards.
developments. I'll just give you a quick little story before we get to the next segment. When we're a bit younger, you know those little pocket rockets you can buy, like the little 50cc road bikes.
Yeah.
So we bought us and
We've got 8 of them.
me and Joel and 6 of our idiot mates bought a whole pack of 8 of them.
Dargle story.
No, it's well before Dargle stories.
we bought a packet of 8 of them. They're all different. They're all done up in like the MotoGP liveries and all the rest of it, so they all look cool as. Anyway, there's this new estate being built near my mate's house, but there's no houses or anything in there yet. It's all just brand new tarred roads. So we go in there and make our own race meetings.
It sounds like a Fern Bay story.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good. There was a couple of good crashes.
You had some mad high side from your chain breaking.
Yeah, so the first corner we start in a cul-de-sac, and then you run down a big long chute, and there's a big like sweeper first corner. I was in the lead coming into that sweeper, so I've just sort of laid her over to keep going around the corner at full noise, and me fucking chain jumped off, locked up the back wheel, and just skidded this high side of me and threw me down the road. They did about 50, 60 Ks.
Yeah, well, fucking hell. Mine still runs in the shed.
Yeah,
Oh, you still got it?
Yeah.
I've got 2 at home still. I've just got to put them together. Anyway, they're fun.
They were good fun.
All right, let's get into meme of the week. Have you all sent your memes in?
Sure
Chelsea?
didn't.
Chelsea hasn't got a meme.
I don't have a meme. Yeah.
I don't. I've been too busy.
Oh, you're always too busy, Joel.
Yeah, because I actually do something, you know. I don't just sit at home like you lot.
Yeah, I sit at home.
Wait, maybe I do have a meme.
You've
You
got
go
enough.
first.
Oh,
Don't
is
you
it?
have one, you know?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
2 here.
Yeah, so play mine first. Mine's motivational.
Right.
Gay.
You fart, it'll be forgotten in a day. But if you shit yourself, it'll be remembered for a lifetime. You've got to go big to create a legacy. If you
Go big to create your legacy.
You've done that a few times.
Yeah, it's been done before. If you fucking haven't done it, you haven't lived.
I heard that through the week. It's such a good one.
I told you it was motivational.
Right, he's Aiden's.
Send it.
Stay in shape. Every single day I run for 30 minutes. And to keep myself accountable, if I don't run one day, I add that 30 minutes to the next day. So today I am running for 3.5 weeks. So this
I heard it.
I had a similar one.
Yeah, it's a dude cleaning up his workshop.
Yeah, I do it 10 minutes.
Every day I clean up my workshop for 10 minutes in the Arvo. If I don't do it that day, I add it on to the next day. So today I'm cleaned up for 3.5 weeks straight.
Yeah, like he lifts the camera up and places a shit show behind him.
All right, let's wrap it up. Anyone else got final words? Anything else you want to say, Chelsea?
Thanks for the year, for coming around every now
Well,
and
you
again.
know what I was going to say is probably don't toot your own horns enough, so maybe I'd toot it for you. Because yous did all right in Spotify Wrapped.
Did we?
Yous did all right. Like, the stats that yous got,
Oh, yeah.
that yous had come through are actually pretty good, and you haven't posted most of them, but I think the best one is the 2025 Instant Hit Show. So your debut season, so 2025, you were more popular than 98% of new shows. And that's across the whole platform of Spotify.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good,
We had
guys. That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking good.
300.
The half a dozen people that listen must bloody put lots of reviews and shit
It's
in
actually
this
just Hayden in his garage. in a repeat.
place. He's got about 60 different devices.
Just playing them.
That's 305,000 minutes played or something like that, I think it was.
Yeah, right.
I love seeing that because I saw that there's people out there that give a shit about what we're talking about more than just us three or us four. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Spewing about the bloody Facebook post when I put the post up and everything, and I was like, oh, well, everyone start putting your shit up as comments. The whole day I could not work out how to get it so you could post photos on the comments. But
You
I
still
can
haven't worked it
guarantee you, other posts of ours, you could put photos up.
HS3 group, you can. The other one, you
in
can't.
in the group, you can definitely.
Yep.
So yeah, it was
Work on
good.
that.
Good to see a couple of people put theirs up into the group.
305,000 minutes of listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
You poor
We're-
people.
We're
You people
dedicated.
are
There
cooked.
there
You
was-
people are
Dedicated.
cooked.
I don't know if I can go back in it, but there was some really cool stats in that. I like the Spotify wrap-ups.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
good.
It gives me a new playlist at the end of every year to start listening to again.
I try and beat every year. So I try and listen to more. So I think I think I listened to 990 different songs.
Yeah, right.
And this year I think I was at like
What was your age?
40.
Oh, fuck, you're young.
40.
Mine
Young?
was 72.
Jesus, what was yours?
Holy shit.
What was yours, Hayden?
I don't use Spotify.
Oh, fucking. There it is.
Gay.
But
So
honestly,
80 plus.
Last year I got a Spotify Wrapped and I used it a lot more. And this year, for some reason, that's right, I got Apple Music for free for a
yeah.
3-month offer. So I went back to Apple Music. And then it just sort of stayed there.
Yeah, and that's how they get you. They get you with the free fucking offer,
Yeah.
and now
Oh, I
you're there
can't be
forever.
bothered to... What do you...
Yeah, to
what's-
cancel it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
cancel
right.
it.
Yeah, so, but I use it, but all I've got to do is just open a different app and I can use that. And then you get like the Spotify Wrapped, like that's good information on what you've been doing over the year. Unfortunately, I'm a dickhead and I got scammed by Apple.
That's hilarious.
In a little bit, to clarify that minute stat, that's 6 months.
6 months.
People
That's
listen
200
to you for 6 months worth of their lives.
212 days,
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
worth of listening.
30 weeks.
Yep.
No,
There's
that
some
can't
really
be
cooked
right.
people out there.
Surely that can't be right.
Fuck,
it's
you can't.
right.
Spotify
what it
doesn't
So
lie.
we've sat here and
24
recorded
different
for
countries.
legit 6 months.
No.
No.
Oh, no,
No.
No,
yeah,
listening.
Right.
Listening hours. Yeah.
right.
Jesus,
Listening
you'd
hours,
probably
not
be in a bit
recording
of
hours.
fucking trouble if it
Yeah,
had been
That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Our biggest listened to show was episode 9.
What was that about?
Mitch Williams, 100 Mile an Hour Club.
Yeah, boy.
That was played 65% more than your average episode.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go Mitch.
Um,
That was a good chat though. I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
the episode 1 got the most comments.
Well, that's probably pretty standard, I would say.
Australia left 14 comments. The most comments were on the 27th of Feb, whatever episode that was.
1.
Nah, it was the 6th of Feb, first one.
No.
24 countries reached overall.
I reckon that's pretty cool.
Top one, number 5 was Germany, United Kingdom, United States, New Zealand, and then Australia.
What? The top country reached was Germany.
No, number 5.
Oh, fuck. I thought.
I was going backwards. Yeah. The top
Jeez.
countries reached.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even be able to understand
We are
us.
we are very popular with the Germans.
Yeah, apparently so.
We do like Oktoberfest.
Oh, I love an Oktoberfest. I love all the posters that the Oktoberfest bring out.
Oh dear. Well, on to bigger and better things next year, boys, and
Exactly what I'm
hopefully
talking about.
Alrighty.
time to wrap it up.
Yeah,
and
we'll wrap it up.
I think positive vibes. You're going on break, or you've got a couple more weeks?
One more week left of recording, and then
Righty-o.
we've got some episodes in the bank to
use over the
over
holidays.
the
so that
holidays
the loyal
and-
listeners can keep hearing your docile tones.
You won't miss one.
You'll hear some drunk ones, that's for sure.
You'll hear about all our team meetings.
Oh gosh.
And then we'll come back and then we'll do one more, I think, and then
Then we'll be heading
One
off.
more
Heading
till we
off.
head away. I really want to try and take all this down and get a couple of people sat down
Yeah, we'll
between
do
the two.
it'll get
events.
done.
I'll either be disappointed or I'll be really happy.
that. Yeah,
So I don't know.
we'll find out that day.
Anyways,
All right. Send your questions in using the Memo FM link. You'll find it's in the show notes or at the top of the Facebook page, or you can email us on the Highspeed Garage Podcast at gmail.com. And don't forget all the socials, like, share, subscribe, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
see ya.
Bye.
Catches.
Shout out to Elite Forklifts and Access Equipment. They're your go-to for short and long-term rentals on forklifts and access machines. Plus, they handle all the servicing, maintenance and delivery too. They also supply portable toilets and showers for events and construction.
Also, if you mention the High Speed Garage Podcast when you call, you will get a 10% discount on hire and transport. So for all your equipment and amenity needs, remember Elite Forklifts and Access Equipment. And don't forget the High Speed Garage discount.